We get to the pizza shop, and I remember this. There was a man and a woman, a young couple. This couple walks in. The lady's carrying a huge stuffed dolphin. I know I got pictures of the dolphin because I remember taking pictures of it and looking at it after the fact, thinking, oh my God, what was I thinking? But when this lady and this man walk into this pizza shop carrying this huge stuffed dolphin, I guess she won it at on the boardwalk somewhere or something. I mean, it was as big as she was almost. It was huge. And I'm looking at this dolphin eating my pizza. And the only thing I wanted to do was put that dolphin on the back of my road glide and ride up and down Main Street. I wanted to ride up and down Main Street with this dolphin strapped to my bike, just showing everyone in the world that I have a dolphin as the passenger on my bike. And it became like the most important mission of my life for that moment. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Moto Mengy. A little while ago I watched a video by McKaylee7, another motovlogger, a very good motovlogger. He's a very interesting personality. Also rides a new Goldwing like I do. Way to go, McKaylee7. So I watched a video of his a little while ago where he told a biker story about himself, about his past, or from his past I guess. And I thought, you know, that's a pretty cool idea. So for this video, I figured I'd tell a biker story about myself from the past. A Moto Mengy biker story. Alright, so this story takes place in summer of 2010. And yeah, it's a drunk Mengy story. A few weeks ago, I posted a video how I'm not a real biker, meaning I don't drink much, I don't go to parties and stuff. That kind of thing. But in this story, I'm drunk at a biker party. So it's a little one of the few exceptions in my past where I was more of a biker than I usually am, I guess. But let me set up the context for this story first. So the story takes place in the summer of 2010, the first week of September to be exact. But going back 2 months before that, I had been dumped by my girlfriend in the summer of 2010. And this is a woman that I was planning to marry, spend the rest of my life with. Been with her for many years. And then on the 4th of July, no less, she breaks up with me. Now I had a wedding ring at this point, so I was prepared for the long haul. I was ready to propose and all stuff, but she broke up with me instead. So after the 4th of July, I was well, you know, after a serious breakup, you gotta kind of learn to live again. Find yourself single all of a sudden, your whole social dynamic changes, that kind of thing. I wasn't prepared for it at all. The summer was a little rough for me, I guess, as I was learning to live again and so on. In between the time of the breakup and this story happening, a few other things happened. One, I went to another biker party. Here in the Berks County, Pennsylvania area. There's a motorcycle club called the Reading Motorcycle Club, the RMC we call it. And that's at the end of July. So about a month after the breakup, I went to the RMC party, like I'd done dozens of times before. I've been to this party many times in my life. It's a smaller biker party, nothing like on the order of Daytona or Sturgis or nothing like that. It's more like a couple thousand people, very local, but a good party. Let me tell you, sometimes the smaller biker parties are the wilder biker parties. At this RMC party at the end of July, a month after the breakup, I also got drunk. And in this moment of weakness, whatever you call it, drunken stupor, they had a mechanical bull at the RMC that year. And I was drunk. My one friend had gotten me drunk on Dickle and Coke, I think it was, or Captain Jack and Coke or something like that. I don't even remember what it was exactly. But he got me drunk on this, and we were down at the main area and they had the mechanical bull set up. So I decided I'm going to ride this bull. So I got on the bull and I stayed on for a very long time actually. Surprisingly, the crowd started cheering, all kind of stuff, and then eventually the guy threw me off. Now these mechanical bulls, I don't know if you ever ridden one or not, but the operators of the mechanical bulls, they're in complete control at all times of this thing. And when they want to throw you off, they can throw you off at any time they want to. Now, when hot women ride these bulls, they allow the women to stay on for a while because it draws attention and creates a crowd and that kind of thing, of course. But for some reason, this guy, he let me ride it for a while, and he kept upping it little by little, and I kept staying on. I was too drunk to know any better, I guess. I don't know. But eventually, he just threw me off. He threw that thing around, and bam, I went flying. So far, I went over. They have a inflatable like wall around it, or like an inflatable arena where when you get flung off the bull, you fall on the blow-up ramps or whatever they have, you know, the blow-up thing. Well, he threw me so far that I went flying over the wall, fell on the concrete, and broke my pinky toe. Like, it turned purple and blue and all kind of colors. But I was too drunk to know it at the time. I didn't find out until the day after that my toe was broken and started turning Technicolor. And then it hurt for a long time. All right, that's the end of July, leading to the beginning of September. Now, the event where this tour takes place is Wildwood, New Jersey. A bunch of my friends have decided they're going down to Wildwood Bike Week. Once a year, every year, Wildwood, New Jersey, the beach, they have Wildwood Bike Week, where thousands of riders come from all over the place to hang out at the beach and ride up and down Main Street. And it's kind of like a small Daytona, really. I mean, very similar. Just not near as big as Daytona, but a good size though. I mean, it's a large party. So a bunch of my friends decided they were going, and they wanted me to come along because I'm single and, you know, yada yada yada. So I decided, you know what? Sure, why not? I haven't been to Wildwood in a long time. I'll go to Wildwood this year. So September 2009 to 2010, we all go to Bike Week. Now, at this point, I had my brand new Road Glide, my brand new 2011 Road Glide Ultra. And 2 weeks later, something like that, then went down to Wildwood, New Jersey for Bike Week on my brand new Road Glide Ultra with my friends. And I had decided that at Wildwood, I was going to drink a little bit. Again, I don't drink very often, but at Wildwood, we were going to park our bikes at the hotel we were staying at and then spend our time walking around Wildwood and having fun. So I decided, well, if I'm not riding and I'm not driving or whatever, I'm going to have a few drinks. So my friends got all excited because it's kind of a rare occurrence when I start drinking. Ooh. Good eye, lady. Way to look out. Good job. So on the way down, well, we get there, we park our bikes at the hotel, and we go shopping for beer. We were going to get some beer and stuff to keep back at the room, at our rooms. And that's when this turned for a bit of a twist, because we ended up buying this stuff called Four Loko. Now, I don't know if you know what Four Loko is. I don't even know if they make it anymore, to be honest. I know it got in all kind of trouble. It was legislated against. It got banned for sale. They had to redo the formula or something and change it because it was so devastatingly strong. People were getting hurt on it and stuff, and really like serious injuries and stuff because they were so drunk and so wasted. So we go and buy a lot of this Four Loko stuff. Now this time in summer 2010, Four Loko was still its original formula. It had just come out like recently, I think. It was kind of new. And no one knew a whole lot about it. The stories were still developing about it, but we got excited because on the packaging, it literally said, can cause mild hallucinations. I mean, it really said on the packaging. And we thought that sounded pretty fun. I mean, it's being sold in, you know, liquor stores. It's gotta be safe, right? Well, turns out that stuff was wicked strong. Like, it seriously can cause hallucinations and crap. So we get back to the hotel. We're hanging out, drinking for a bit. We each have a Four Loko or two. Me being lightweight that I am, of course, it hits me right away. But I don't think anything of it too much. I feel drunk. Now, I'm a very silly drunk. When I get drunk, I get goofy, I get silly, I laugh at stuff. When I'm drunk, the whole world seems funny to me. And I don't know why, just the way I am. So at this point in time, I'm drunk on Four Loko, where we all are. All of us are drunk on Four Loko. And over the course of the afternoon, it really starts to hit us in varying ways. Like, I get super silly and goofy and just laughing. I think my brother got really like serious and contemplative or something. My one friend, she got sad or cried. She started crying and everything, just got real emotional. My other buddy got just like wondrous about stuff. He would look at like stuff and just go, wow. Like he did his best Keanu Reeves impersonation, but he wasn't impersonating Keanu Reeves. He's just literally shocked and amazed at everything around him. We got all just wasted off our butts, like hardcore. Like we were seeing stuff. I mean, some of us were actually seeing stuff that wasn't there. And we just thought it was funny or goofy or scary or sad or whatever, all kind of stuff. But we're walking around, looking at the bikes parked down Main Street and looking at the vendors that are all set up in the main strip and stuff. I'm taking pictures of stuff. Looking back on it's hilarious because I have all these pictures of strange women from the day that I don't even know who they were. I was just taking pictures of women. I guess because I was heartbroken or something, I don't know. But whatever. But as the day went on, we kind of got worse and worse drunk-wise. I mean, more and more drunk and more just wild about it. And by the nighttime rolled around, it was really kind of crazy. Like, we were walking down Main Street going towards the beach, and here I was climbing up trees on Main Street, Wildwood, New Jersey, because I was behaving. I thought it would be fun to be behaving like a monkey on Wall Street, and I'm not sure why. I remember all this. Like, I don't, like, it all is clear as a bell to me. I just don't know why I was behaving that way, but I think I remember, I think I saw monkeys in trees or apes in trees or something. I wanted to join them, and that's why I was climbing trees. And all my friends trying to get me out of these trees, and there are cops patrolling everywhere. So eventually the cops come over and tell me to get out of the tree. They start yelling at me and stuff. And I get down, and my one friend, she's crying, and my brother's laughing, and my other buddy is just like wondering how I climbed the tree so high and stuff. And we were right across from, I'm not going to give any names, we were right across from where a very large famous biker gang was staying for the weekend. I won't name names because I don't want to name biker club names or anything. It's one of the biker clubs you don't want to mess with, let's put it that way. So, but we were across the street from them, and here I am, like, climbing trees and saying hi to them and stuff and waving at them and stuff, and my friends are telling me, you know, what are you doing? You know, be quiet, don't antagonize them, that kind of thing. Turns out they were very nice. They came across and they were laughing at everything and wanted to talk crap and stuff. They were very polite, actually. They were no big deal. I remember talking to them, telling them about my brand new bike I just got, the Road Glide and everything, and they were all asking questions about everything because they were all more like chopper stuff and more easy rider type bikes, you could say. So we wind our way down to the beach. We're walking the boardwalk because we're hungry. So we're going to get some pizza down the boardwalk and stuff, and they have events set up down at the boardwalk, like these big swings you can get in where they swing you out over the water and stuff. And I remember I wanted to ride the swing that goes out over the water. My brother and his girlfriend did, and a few other of us did, but I was watching them swing back and forth when it was their turn to go up. And I remember really watching it thinking, if I ride that, I'm going to throw up. So I never clear as a bell. I was afraid I was going to throw up on people under the walking the boardwalk. I was really scared about that, so I chose not to ride the swing. And it was probably a wise decision. I wish I would have rode it now, but just in hindsight, just to see what would have happened. But I didn't ride the swing. But after everyone who wanted to ride the swing was done, we walked to this pizza shop down the boardwalk a bit. And I was like tripping balls. I was seeing stuff out in the water that wasn't there. I thought I was seeing stuff out there. We get to the pizza shop, and I remember this. There was a man and a woman, a young couple, and this couple walks in. The lady's carrying a huge stuffed dolphin. Now I actually have pictures of it. I have pictures of me sitting in the pizza shop just laughing my ass off. I'll post the video here if I can find it. I think I still have the pictures. I know I have pictures of the dolphin because I remember taking pictures of it and looking at it after the fact thinking, oh my god, what was I thinking? But when this lady and this man walk into this pizza shop carrying this huge stuffed dolphin, I guess she won it on the boardwalk somewhere or something. I mean, it was as big as she was almost. It was huge. The dolphin dressed in like a red shirt or something. I don't know. It's been a while since I looked at the picture, but I think it was wearing a red shirt or something. And I'm looking at this dolphin, eating my pizza. And the only thing I wanted to do was put that Dolphin on the back of my Road Glide and ride up and down Main Street. I wanted to ride up and down Main Street with this Dolphin strapped to my bike, just showing everyone in the world that I have a Dolphin as the passenger on my bike. And it became like the most important mission of my life for that moment. So I actually got up the nerve to get up. Well, it didn't take any nerve. I had nothing intimidated me at this point. I had beer strength or beer guts, whatever you call it. It wasn't beer though, it was Four Loko. I had Four Loko strength. So I went over to this couple and I asked her how much she wanted to sell her Dolphin for. And then I asked her if I could just borrow it, but she didn't want to sell it. And I think they were a little concerned because obviously I was drunk and not in my right mind, but they got scared and eventually they left. But my friends are all laughing at me because they didn't think I'd actually go over and inquire about this Dolphin. But I really wanted to put this Dolphin on my Road Glide and ride up and down Main Street. Like, I remember it was just I had to do it. And I asked her where she wanted, so I could go get one for myself, and she didn't want to talk to me, and they left eventually, and they left the pizza shop before they even ordered, and I scared them away pretty much. So I never got to strap the Dolphin to my bike. But it would have been cool if I had. But then the next day, we got back to the hotel eventually, and I crashed. Like, as soon as I got back to the hotel, I went to the bathroom and I laid down in bed, and that's it. I crashed. I passed out. And I woke up the next morning with my shoes and my clothes on. I didn't even take anything off. Like 10 in the morning. We all slept in late, and we all woke up wondering what the heck did that Four Loko do to us, because we all had stories from the previous night. We all had these Four Loko crazy events happen to us. It was really something. And then the next day I didn't really get hangovers. I've never really, I get mild hangovers once in a while, but I never had a really serious hangover. And the next morning when I woke up, I was, out of everyone was hurting. All my friends were hurting, but I felt okay for the most part. We ended up hopping on the bikes and riding down to Cape May and walking around Cape May for a bit and that kind of stuff. It was fun. But for the night that we were drinking it, the Four Loko kicked my butt. Something serious. I remember at Cape May, we were walking the beach and we came across this other man who was drunk on the beach. He was fishing, he had his fishing pole there, but he was passed out in the sand. And he was just as drunk as we were the night before. If he had caught a fish, he never would have even known it. But yeah, that was first week of September of 2010. That's pretty much the last big biker party I went to. I don't think I've been to a large biker party ever since. So that was a good way to cap it off, I guess. Good way to end it. Did you not see me coming, dude? Because a few months later, well, that was September, so 4 months later is when I met Deer, my current girlfriend, and we've been together now for 12 years. So, and I haven't gone to any big biker parties with Deer, I don't think. Nothing major anyway, nothing. I haven't done anything like that with Deer, that's for sure. Where I got super drunk and chased stuffed dolphins and stuff. But it was fun. We had a blast on that trip. So yeah, that's one of my Moto Mengy biker stories. I do have lots. I got some that are pretty much just as good as that one, to be honest. I've been to a lot of biker parties in my life. Many times at Laconia and Daytona and Sturgis, and a lot of smaller rural biker party stuff, but I guess now that I'm older, I'm kind of over that, I guess, or got out of my system or something. Anyway, that's the biker story I want to tell for this video. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. If you have any biker stories of your own you want to tell me, go ahead. Well, on that note, I'm going to turn the cameras off and turn the radio on and go for a bit of an extended ride here. Enjoy the day. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Ride safe. Be careful at those biker parties. Don't drink Four Loko. And see you next time.